Hi everyone, welcome back to Dozen Cats. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend wherever you may be in the world. This is the Rise and Shine daily reading. This is for November the 7th, 2022. As always, the Rise and Shine daily reading is meant to put a little spring in our steps, some food for thought, some gentle guidance, something to help us as we navigate throughout our day. It is a general message, so if it resonates, please do claim it. If it does not, leave it behind. Today is a very special reading. Not only is it my mother's birthday, so happy birthday, Mommy. I love you, and I miss you, and I hope that you are up there with your party hat on and having your very favorite slice of cherry chip birthday cake with your mom and your dad and your sister. Please know that you are loved and you are missed, and we will be thinking about you every hour of the day. Wishing that we were able to celebrate with you. So, with that being said, the second exciting thing about today is that it is the 1-year channel anniversary of Dozen Cats, and I just want to say thank you to everyone for all of the love and the support. Truly, this has been a life-changing journey this past year, and I can't wait to see what year 2 brings. I have put a video on the channel for anyone who cares to watch it, just sort of highlighting some of the things that have happened over the course of the past year. And of course, coming up this Saturday, November the 12th at 3 p.m. Eastern, will be the 1-year channel anniversary party, where we will have lots of special guests. So I do hope you can tune in for that. So without further ado, you will notice that I have a whole slew of cards and one other deck over here that you can't see, and I apologize. I did get a new overhead sort of arm for the camera, but it hasn't been installed as of yet, due to the fact that both my husband and I have been ill for the past couple of weeks. But bear with us, friends, we will get that done. And so my mom's favorite word was believe, and when I started the channel on November 7th of 2021, I called that episode Believe. And so I thought, let's do a spread called Believe. So we have our first deck, and this is our blessings. The second deck will represent our emotional balance. The third deck will represent our lessons, the lessons that we are working on, the lessons that still need to be learned. The fourth deck will be our inspiration. Our fifth deck will be our source of empowerment. The sixth deck is our values. And the seventh deck will be an epiphany, something that may be working behind the scenes that you're not quite aware of, or something that you have been wanting to tap into, if perhaps you're looking for a new direction. And then, of course, we have our trusty tarot cards here that we will throw at the end. So let's go ahead and get started with the first deck. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle by Denise Lynn, one of my favorites. And so what does Spirit want to remind us of in terms of the blessings in our life, the things that sometimes we forget or we take for granted because we have so many other things happening and pressing on us on a daily basis? We have several cards that have popped out, too many in fact. Let's try that again. I want to say thank you to all of the new subscribers to the channel. Thank you to all my existing subscribers. I am most grateful and appreciative of all of your support, and I am woefully behind in my comments, but that's because I've been ill I promise I will get them all answered shortly. The first card we have out is release. What a stunning image. So the blessings that we have at this time is our ability to release. When we release anything that is holding on to us, we lift our vibration. We invite joy into our hearts, into our space. It is an astounding feeling of pure joy and bliss when you are able to release. Most definitely is a blessing. Our emotional balance. Where is our emotional balance where's that scale sort of leaning? This is the Empath Empowerment deck by Dr. Judith Orloff. Love this deck. Okay, we have this beautiful image here. Honor your inner child. Focus on your inner child's needs. Is your inner child afraid or in need of more playtime? Cherish this precious being within you. We quite often forget about that innocence of our inner child, the innocence of needing to be nurtured and to be loved, to be accepted, to be held, to feel safe and to feel secure. And of course, when all of those things happen, our emotional balance comes together and allows us to feel more freely, if that makes sense. Our lessons to be learned, what lessons we may still be working on, something that may be in the background that we're not really aware of. This is from the Chakra Insight deck. Beautiful. From the crown chakra, from the third eye chakra, this is faith. What an outstanding image that is. This hands tilted up, open to receive the joy, the power, the gift. We have hope and support. We have miracles and spirituality. Being open to receive the gift, the power, the love, the support of spirit, and embracing your spirituality. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What is our inspiration? Where can we draw to find inspiration at this time? This is the Angels of Atlantis cards. Beautiful. We have Archangel Zadkiel and compassion. Compassion. Really allowing yourself to feel, right? To express your feelings. Sometimes a hug, sometimes a simple gesture of touching someone's hand or sending them a note to let them know that you were thinking of them is a great way to express compassion towards another. It is a great way to support another. And it is also an wonderful way to lift yourself up by allowing yourself to be vulnerable to another. It requires a lot of trust, which can be difficult for some of us. This is our empowerment. Where can we find some empowerment? Where can we find a little extra surge of go get 'em kind of energy, or that sense of, if I only could, if I woke up this morning and everything was perfect, what could I do? Beautiful. We have ideation. So ideation. All things are possible. The only thing that is impossible is the limit of your ideas, the limit of your scope, right? If you stretch your hand out as far as it can go, the possibilities are endless, absolutely endless. And it just takes one simple little idea to spark a whole new trajectory, a whole new perspective, a whole new path, a whole new journey. How exciting is that? Our values, what we hold dear, what we hold close, what keeps our foundation steady and secure, how we map out our path and the course that our life takes. We have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And look at the colors. Look at the colors as we move across these cards. We're orange and yellow and the yellow light, and back to the yellow and the orange and back to the orange and yellow again. When Linda G came to visit yesterday, we spoke about the idea of, if we were taught as a society, when we reached a level of understanding, a level of maturity, that when the people that we lose in our life, when they transition, that they leave their sickness and their sadness and their pain behind, and that they go to this place where they feel no more of that. Imagine the relief that we could feel. Imagine how much easier the grief journey would be for those that are behind grieving the loss of a loved one. It's usually that grief, and I can only speak for myself when I say that that is what I held on to for almost 10 years, and it nearly destroyed me. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, to really, really, really appreciate it. Not taking things for granted, counting our blessings, living in the present moment, not in the past or in the future even, not in the woulda, shoulda, couldas, and if only I had have done or said. Don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today. That's how I feel about that card. Embracing the moment. Appreciating what you have while you have it. The last card is our epiphany. What may we not even be aware of? And we have 2 cards that have come out. Look at this. Beautiful. The gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. And wondrous universe. Walk in beauty. Walking in beauty and the gates of triumph, because you have opened up. You have released. You have tried to tap into how you feel. You have expressed those feelings. You have looked to spirit for help and support and for hope. You have expressed compassion towards yourself and others. You have started to see the possibilities in this wondrous universe that lie ahead of you, right? You're starting to shift your perspective. That's when things start to make a difference. That's when things start to open up. That's when the light begins to shine. And you have that moment where you're like, oh. So if I just walk right through that gate towards that beautiful light and down that path, just imagine all the wondrous things that I may come in contact with. Outstanding. Outstanding. Let's throw a couple of tarot cards and we will call it a day for November 7th message. Do you have anything else for us, Spirit, for today? Do you have anything else for us today, Spirit? We have the 4 of Fire and the Magician. All right. We have the 5 of Water on the bottom of the deck. We start out with the 4 of Fire. This is celebration. It's community. It's prosperity. Celebrating milestones. That's what we're doing today. That's what this moment is about right now. Right? Celebrating us, each other. The Magician. This is using all of our resources to empower ourselves, helping us to feel prepared, helping us to feel like we are ready for anything. Right? Using all the resources that we have available. Lastly, we have the Tower card. In this deck, it's called the Transformation card, and it was in the reverse. So in the upright, this card is realization, it's life change, it's liberation. The card is in reverse, so you're in the mode of things feel a little upside down. Things might feel a little unsteady, but that's okay, because this is your liberating moment. This is your gates of triumph. You are standing right here in front of these locked gates. You're about to walk through them. This is your liberation. Now, we have here the 5 of Water. Okay, the 5 of Water is the crying over spilt milk type of card, kind of energy, right? You're had it, you're stressed, you're upset, you're doing everything that you can, you're trying with everything that you've got. And these 3 cups that have fallen off the table onto the floor where all the contents have spilt is really like your last straw. You know, it's your breaking point. And what I want you to do is I want you to imagine that this is your best friend here on the floor, and that you're looking down on your best friend, willing them to take their hands down from their face and look up and notice that there's still 2 cups on the table. You're silently whispering, please, please, it's going to be okay. Look up. Look up. Just look up for 1 second. Please look up. See these 2 cups. We will figure it out. We can make this work. What we need is a shift in perspective. What we need is a shift in understanding. We need this liberation. We need to recall and remember that we have all of the resources at our disposal. That is what empowers us. That's what allows us to be prepared and ready for any challenge. And remember this beautiful feeling of contentment. This is just a bump in the road. That's all. Just a bump in the road. But we have to hit the bump in order to go through the gates and find that beautiful sunny path. Outstanding reading for today. I do hope you enjoyed it. I do hope it resonates. Please have yourself a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous day. And until we see each other again, I wish you many, many blessings. Mwah! Bye for now.